what's up, guys? This is right here at Retro Crypto. Had a little mess up there, just a little bit. Get used to this StreamYard. But anyway, what's up, guys? Glad to see that you're in here with me. I got six people already. That's absolutely awesome. Hey, guys, before we get started, do me a favor. Each and every one of you guys hit that like button. The more likes I get, the more traffic that'll come to the channel. And then, we'll get this party started. Also, subscribe. You haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and then you get notified whenever I upload new videos. All right, today it's going to be pretty exciting, guys. Bitcoin is starting to drift downward a little bit. We're going to talk about Bitcoin, where I see it going, or if it's bottomed, which is starting to really feel like it might have bottomed. So I hope that your dollar cost averaging and you're thinking ahead. Want to talk about the overall total crypto market. Definitely want to talk about XEN and the XeNFT and just where that's going. We got a date, it's scheduled, it's ready to launch. It's nothing but awesome news when it comes to XEN, guys. We'd like to talk about HEX, do some technical analysis of HEX and Bitcoin, Ethereum, look at some news. There's a lot going on in the crypto market, guys. It's just a plethora of information. It's, you try to absorb all you can, as much as you can. But before we get started, I want to make this quick announcement. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right, guys. All right, let's just dive right in here. Looks like we got 8 people in the chat. That's absolutely awesome. Such positive energy. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to jump in here. Let's see. Look at these chats going right here. All right, so the chats are now running. So right now we're just going to dive right into it, guys. Make sure you guys are all hitting that like button. Only takes a second to hit that like button, and the more likes I get, we really get this. The more, because I want to talk. I want to also discuss any projects you guys want to discuss. Don't hesitate to jump in that comment and type away. But let's say a quick look at the overall crypto market right now. Bitcoin is at $16,530. Let's see. You know what? Let's look at this a little different. Make this easier on us. I was trying to go with something different today with Coin 360, but I think I really like looking at it the other way. So let's go in it this way here. All right, so Bitcoin, yeah. We're going crypto bubbles. Sorry, guys. I don't like it. I never used that screen, and yeah, here we go, crypto bubbles. That's what everybody's used to me using. All right, so Bitcoin right now is at 16,522. Market cap's currently at 317.98 billion. Now, granted, we are down from where we were, and we're going to talk about that in a minute, but that's still phenomenal, guys. It is phenomenal growth. The adoption is happening. Everybody sees it. Everybody's talking about it. My mother talks about it. And let me tell you, she's getting up there in age. Ethereum, I'm getting up there in age. Ethereum's at 1,186. XRP's at 35.5 cents. Binance is at 244. Cardano's at 24.8. I consider Cardano a steal at the price it currently is, guys. You got to go with faith. Cardano's like one of the turtle. I look at Cardano like a turtle. The turtle and the hare. Cardano is very slow, very methodical. It doesn't miss a step, and it just keeps going. Other projects like Solana, they're like a jackrabbit, blows his load, and you look at them now. That's my opinion. All right. Now, let's take a look here at Polygon's at 78 cents. It's a good deal. There's a lot of good deals out there, guys. I believe in dollar cost averaging. I'm okay with buying. I love buying on days like today. All that red and that C there, that's when you want to be buying. You don't want to be buying when it's all green. Everybody wants to buy when things are green and not when you're at the bottom floor. This isn't bottom floor, but this is a bargain. All right. It may go lower, though. I'll buy more. All right. So anyway, guys, let's talk about this. All right. Crypto total market cap right now is currently floating at, what is this? 537 billion, which is phenomenal to think that it went up to 3 trillion during the past bull run that we just had. And it's going to do it again. And it went so quickly up to 3 trillion. 5-6 trillion is not out of the question. It really isn't. And you know what? We're going to take a look at that real quick, because I think it's more important. Before we jump into things that's going on now in the future, you always want to jump into the past. Everybody keeps forgetting how high this baby ran up. Like right here, what is it? 2.97 trillion. Now, the bull run, there was a two top. So the bull run kicked off right about here, October 14th, 2020, somewhere in there. It's close, like November, December. But right about here, it kicked off, started going, and it went from 556, almost a little bit beneath where we're at now. We're at seven something, what was it, 750, but it went from 560 up to 3 trillion just that fast. And then we dropped all the way down to where we're at now. But it's not out of the question to jump right back up to 4 trillion, 5 trillion. It's phenomenal, guys, and the adoption is happening every day. But right now, where we're sitting at the trillion mark for it, let me get this back where it was. Sorry, guys. There we go. All right, so right now for the overall crypto market cap, it looks like we're stabilizing. It's not the best place to be, but it looks like we have hit bottom, at least a local bottom for the bare minimum with the now the total crypto market cap encompasses the entire market, but we have hit like a local bottom. Hopefully it holds out, but we've held since November 10th, which is not bad, honestly. That's actually, I think we may have really bottomed. I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat there? Do you think we've bottomed? I kind of think we have bottomed. MACD for the overall total crypto market cap actually has us in the bearish right now, which is kind of obvious with that sea of red over here, right? All right. Let's talk about Zen. This is something awesome that I pulled up. It'll probably tick some hexagons off. I'm no longer a hexagon. I'm just a guy who likes hex and owns hex. But I'm not going to use the term hexagon no more because apparently you got to be in a clique to be a hexagon. I do me. All right. So I support hex. I love it. I've loved what Richard Hart's created, and I love the old school Richard Hart. But the hexagon with the tweets and all, I feel like I'm not welcome. I'm not in high school. You know what I mean? But all right. So what I found with this chart here is it's Google Trends chart, and I have it set out to 90 days. And I did it XEN Crypto versus HEX Crypto. And what I found was pretty awesome, actually. This is HEX is in red. So this is where HEX searches are the hottest, like South Africa, the U.S., the U.S. And then you have some spot Ireland over here, United Kingdom, and all that good stuff. Now, HEX is the blue. And Asia, HEX is actually exploding. Zen is absolutely exploding in Asia. Also in Brazil, which is I don't want to call them a powerhouse, but they are to be respected, that's for sure. Now, this is a chart that breaks out HEX versus Zen, and with the Google search trends. And Zen adoption for something that's only like 79, 78 days old, Zen's adoption is pretty damn good. Is that, in my opinion, looking at this chart, I believe that is actually ahead of HEX as far as adoption goes. I don't think anybody could dispute that. They probably would try, but just considering the size of Asia alone, right? But is that China? Yeah, I mean, China's on fire. So, and that's 100 search interests. All right, so I just think that is quite interesting. Now, if we look at the last, now that's the 90 days, but if we do the 30 days, 30 days, it's still, okay, Zen still has, I don't know, 30 days is looking really good for Zen, guys. Zen is doing good, guys. I'm very happy with Zen. Zen has more adoption than HEX right now, but things can change. All right, so let's jump forward here. Before we do that, I got to do it for me. This is actually just for me. I just want to see the 4-hour chart, like the most recent. Okay, so HEX is really Australian, the US, a little bit of Europe. Zen has more adoption going on right now. That's the 4-hour chart. All right, so let's jump on from there. Okay, guys, so a lot going on. Jack Levin, he did an interview with me last week. It was phenomenal. He is such an awesome dude. He's respectful. He's nice. He's so nice it almost intimidates me a little bit. He's super intelligent, and he really wants to help teach and share, just like Richard Hart used to do. He's still Richard Hart's the same person. He's just going a different route with things that, some people like it, some people don't. But he actually had me change perspectives on certain things in life. And yeah, it was just an awesome interview. If you guys haven't got a chance to watch it, jump back. So it was like last Saturday, maybe it was last Friday, But you'll see a big picture of him when they're with me. But yeah, that interview was absolutely awesome. And this is what he has to say. We have the countdown for XeNFT's launch. And apparently, let's see, the blocks on Ethereum as roughly 12 seconds. So the estimated time to launch is December 30th at 2 p.m. So December 30th, I'm going to have to cheat. Forgive me, guys. December 30th is this Friday. All right, sweet. So yeah, we're going to be doing this thing, and I'm pretty excited about these Zen NFTs. Jack explained a lot about it, and yeah, it's pretty exciting stuff. Now, hey, real quick for the chat, while you guys are well, not in the chat, but while you're just out in here with me, I'm going to turn on a little bit of mood music. If you guys like it, I will leave it on. If you find it as annoying, I will turn it off. Please, if you don't like it, say something, and I'll turn it off. Let's see. I'm gonna put this at 8, 9. I think 9 was good, and we'll do 8. There we go. And here we go. Boom. All right. So there's a little bit of background music. It should be subtle and not interfere that you can't hear me. If you are having problems hearing me, please say something. All right. Right here. Do I know the time zone? I do not know the time zone for the launch. That's actually a good. There it is. Pacific Standard Time. So it's December 30th, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Crypto dude. Good question. Awesome question. Thanks for joining me, by the way. Oh, wow. We got 15 guys, 15 men and women, 15 people. Let me be correct. I'm not trying to be rude. Thank you guys for joining. Please hit that like button. The more likes I get, the more YouTube will share this stream with other people, and we'll really get this chat going, because I want to talk about other projects too. I'll stay on here as long as y'all want to, or until I lose my voice. All right, next big news thing that I found very interesting from Jack Levin was another tweet. Now, this was 3 hours ago. We have originally planned to set the XeNFT's royalty fees to 2.5% for trading only on OpenSea. There is a proposal to raise the fee to 5% and use extra 2.5% to buy back Zen from the open market to burn it, reducing the Zen total supply. Please vote in favor or against this proposal. I think anything burning the overall supply is going to be a good thing for all of us. I've been hodling my Zen ever since Zen launched, and it's been, how many days has it been? Let me cheat. I should already know this by heart, but I don't. Zen has been 82 days now. So yeah, Zen's been around for 82 days. I've been minting from day one, and I've been stockpiling it, and I almost sold it, and I'm so glad I didn't. I was going to sell it to so that I could batch mint, but I'm glad I decided not to. I'm just going to let that sit right now, because I think that'll get back all my initial investment, and this is great because I'm really up right now. I hope you guys are batch minting. It's easy. That's also discussed in that video with Jack Levin. He supports it. There's a couple things you want to do just to secure it, and there's other videos out there that we talk about that tells you how to do it. But yeah, definitely want to batch mint. Save so much time and trouble. All right, so let's jump over here. All right, so the XEN Crypto audit too. So this is the second audit. So this is the audit that they basically decide to, thumbs up or thumbs down for XEN. And let me go ahead and change the screen up here. There we go. That's a much better video. You don't need to see me. All right, so XEN audit, the second audit came through. There's no critical problems. There's no major problems. There's one medium problem. Can't quite see it. It says medium risk may not pose a direct risk to users' funds, but they can affect the overall functioning of the platform. They had 4 minor problems that had to be resolved, and 2 informational and 1 discussion, but no major or critical issues. 1 medium though. The medium definitely had to be resolved. But this is also, Jack left this in a tweet. So if you just go on Twitter to Jack Levin's Twitter, and it's right there. All you got to do, there's the link. And I probably will put a link onto this in the description if I remember, so you guys have a link to this. But yeah, so, but this is just like, he actually listed as like for you nerds or computer geeks or whatever, if you want to look through this. And it's pretty boring, but it's kind of interesting and boring at the same time. I'm trying to see if I can find where he said this, how many days ago. wasn't too far back. He tweets so much. Hold on. Here we go. And can't find it. Doesn't that figure I can't locate it? I'll just have to put a link in the video for you guys. That'll only take 2 seconds. But there you go. So you go back 23 hours on Mr. Jack Levin's Twitter. It says, if you want to get nerdy, here is the XeNFT's final audit report. So it's right there for you guys. Just follow him on Twitter and you go right to it. Also, while you're at it, follow me on Twitter, Retro Crypto. All right. Dwight Washington, you'll see it. All right, so let's jump over here. Now, this is something else that Jack Levin taught me, that Trayvon James actually taught this first, and I kind of didn't pay enough attention. Just kind of watched and did my thing. But this is actually pretty crucial right here. And this is the called the ultrasound money, and this is the overall the ETH supply and the burning of ETH. ETH 2.0 is a burning ETH to reduce the supply of it. And right here, CoinTool, for the last 30 days, CoinTool is number 2 in the ETH burned. Now it's listed here, and it's right underneath of I'm sorry. So you have ETH transfers, which is a no-brainer. 3,535. Then you got Uniswap. Then you have OpenSea, and then you have CoinTool. Then you have Tether. Then you have Uniswap, and then there is a XEN Crypto here, and I believe there's one more. Yeah, XEN Crypto, XEN Proxy NFTs here. But people, all of the money makers, all of the not I want to call them whales, but market movers, they know about XEN. They see it, and there's just quiet out in the market. Crickets. It's almost surreal. It's very weird. Like, I'm talking, even BitBoy. I guarantee you BitBoy knows about XEN. Won't talk about it, but he knows about it. Because it's right there, and everybody's looking at this, watching the ETH. I mean, XEN alone, this is just the first one. 2,952 plus 656 plus 415 ETH burnt by XEN alone. Do the transactions. That's huge, guys, and it's impossible that you're going to say that they don't know about it. It's amazing, and it's just getting higher and higher every day. So again, if you guys want to watch that or show that to people that may be questioning things, ultrasound money is a very cool tool to use, to look at, and it's just awesome. It's very straightforward. All right, so we're going to jump over from there. Let's take a quick look at XEN Monitor. But before we go into XEN Monitor, I see I got 16 people. I got 3 likes. I need 16 likes. Can you guys please take a second, hit that like button? It will take you only, I don't know, half a second. So please hit that like button, guys. And let's get this chat rolling. All right, Mint Monitor. Matter of fact, I want to say thank you to some people in this chat here. Crypto Dude MX. Got the rockets going off. Thank you. Got Bugs. What's up? Crypto Dude MX. What's up, MX? Let's see here. It was a great stream. Oh yeah, with oh yeah, I loved it. He actually asked me to do another one with him sometime in the future, and I'm definitely going to take advantage of that. And so did Crypto Kindness. I gotta get with him, and we're going to be doing a stream together. Do you know? Yep, time zone with Pacific Standard Time. Hit the like button. Thank you. I have not sold any. Yeah, we're on the same page, Crypto Dude. I love your stuff, sir. Keep it up. Thank you, Green Day Power. I appreciate it. I like the positive energy. Focus on positive energy, and as Jack Levin said, we're all trying to be good people. I read it, and it might as well be a Russian laugh out loud. Oh yeah, you read it? Yeah, pretty much. But it's kind of like one of those weird things. You'll be amazed at what you can absorb. Like, I'm not going to lie, this NFT. Actually, it was kind of confusing. I must have looked over it like 50 times until I finally was like, oh, okay. But that was when I finally turned the TV off, no kids around, paying attention, and then I finally clicked how it was all going to work. But yeah, it does read a little bit like Greek. Got Goonin. What's up, Goonin? Hey man, why do you think people like BitBoy and other whales won't talk about XEN, specifically BitBoy? What do you think? I think that they are afraid to put their name out there. So in other words, if they talk about XEN and XEN turns to be a scam or a problem, which is not. I do not think it's a scam. Actually, I think it's going to be a major player, in my opinion, the way things are looking right now. But they don't want to put their name on it, because if they put their name on it, you were part of it. You know what I mean? People are very childish. People don't want to take responsibility for any decisions they make. That's why it's important that you do your own research. So, like people like BitBoy, he won't know about it, but he won't talk about it because it's a major risk. Matter of fact, I never truly 100% let loose of the thought that Richard Hart may or may not be questionable until I saw BitBoy let him on his channel, and then I had a lot more confidence, to be honest, because that when he let him open up for BitBoy, I mean, if Richard Hart was a scammer, oh my God, Ben would lose so much credibility. It's not funny. So that's where I'm at with that. Access denied is getting massive attention for sure. Yes, it is. Thank you for joining us, Access and Goonin. 2 p.m. Eastern Pacific Standard Time. Yep. Let me get a quick drink. Sorry, guys. All right. I only got 3 likes still, y'all. Why can't I get some likes? Please. I got 17 people watching with 3 likes. Can I get a tip? A little tip? Here, let me hit this real quick, so maybe it'll motivate y'all. Just a little tip. All I want is a tip. Just hit that like button. I appreciate it. All right. Let's look at the Mint Monitor Zen Turbo. If you guys are not using Zen Turbo, it's absolutely phenomenal. I suggest that you start using it. I was using a spreadsheet for like forever since it started, like 82 days ago, and then I started using I was using the Crypto Labs a little bit, but then the Zen Turbo from Crypto Labs took it to a whole new level. So I'm just using this now. I've moved on from the spreadsheet, but you want to remember that you want to save those Excel spread. You want to save the Excel. If you're doing batch minting, you want to save the Excel spreadsheets, because just in case that site was to go down, you need those addresses. All right. You just need that information so that you can, because you're gonna have to do it manually at that point, which there'll be videos out to help you out with that, but you do need to do that part on your own. All right, so let's jump over here to down here. We're going to jump right here. Zen Network information. So right now the current global ranking is 6,686,448. Max term is 440 days. What else? Let's go with important stuff. 82 days since Genesis. If you wanted to mint right now, it will cost you $3.20 to mint cost. Claim cost will be $1.84. Total will be $5.05. So I literally, when I go to mint, I use this and I watch this. This tells you when is a good time to get in. For lately, anything over $5 isn't really that good, but like $4.81 is decent. I'll go ahead and mint. And sometimes it'll be in the threes. When it's in a $3, like $3.80 or something, yes, you should be all over it. Because Jack Levin must have said it 50 times about making sure that you're watching how much you're paying in fees for gas costs, which is basically the transaction fee. Estimated earnings. So it takes 16 days, I guess, to make back your initial investment. So yes, it takes 16 days to make back your initial investment. If you were to get it right now, it would take 16 days to make it back. Estimate. Yep. So yeah, that's where that is. But yeah, anyway, this is cool stuff, pretty exciting stuff. I want you guys to start using it. It's absolutely awesome. Mate, you have 13 likes. I was 13. Okay, cool. You know what? This I'm using what is this? That duck StreamYard. So it's not coming up properly. So then it's all good. I am doing great. And I want to thank each and every 16 likes. So I want to thank each and every one of you for getting me up to 16 likes. That is absolutely awesome. Can I have 20? I'm just playing. That's just how the world works. Thank you, James. And thank you, James, for joining me too. Big time. All right, so let's take a look at Zen. This is what I do, guys. And I was so excited when Jack Levin was on here with me. Oh my God, we got a player in the house. We got XEN Crypto. What's up, man? We don't live that far from each other. Thank you for joining me, XEN. Appreciate it. All right, so charting's my thing. When I was doing that interview with Jack Levin, this is the very last like 2 minutes of it. He was like, yeah, if you ever see where it bottoms out, let me know. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. This is what I do. So right now, Zen, I am using, we'll put this on a 4-hour chart. I am using the Fu Manchu cipher chart. It is free on TradingView. It's an open source open source version of Market Cipher, and it's pretty dang good for something that's free. What's up, Bugs? Right now, Zen is actually in the middle of a pretty significant pump, in my opinion. My bags are up. I've been hodling from day one, like I said. Zen is looking quite nice right now. It's very bullish. There's no other words to use for it. We had a change for previous trend right here, and then we had a long signal fire off. That's that green dot, and then a bunch of bearish continuations, one bullish continuation, and then bearish continuations. That is a very bullish chart right there, guys. That is beautiful. Now we are at, I believe it's 5 zeros. It might be 6, but I believe it's 5 zeros and then 57376. So we've come up from the bottom right here. That was at 5 zeros, 2, 3, 5, 4, 9. There is so much air above us, guys. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Like there was like a little pump when Zen first came out, like right about back here. Oh, messed my chart up. Let me fix that. Okay. So yeah, that was a little pump that we all experienced, and that was like pretty exciting. I think it was like right here, and then it was like another one right here. When you see Zen get to here, I mean, I think a bunch of us are gonna be dancing the jig, to tell you the truth, because I mean, this is big, and it's a strong possibility it may be happening in the next few days. Because what a lot of people don't understand is that the burn mechanism. So for all those unicorns, the people that want to be unicorns, they got to burn. I think it's, what is it? It's like 10 billion Zen, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, the supply is not even that large currently. So once that supply gets not, once they start burning that Zen, guys, it's the market supply. Oh my gosh. That's like saying, all right, that's the equivalent of saying like, all right, well, you got the Bitcoin that's on the market now. Now we're just going to burn 2,000 of them. What do you think it's going to do to Bitcoin? Oh my gosh, it's going to become more scarce and more valuable. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see what the supply is right now. So what is this? This is the liquid supply down here. Okay. All right, so it's the daily news supply is in right here, which is 165,678,650. You get where I'm going at with that. And then you got the liquid supply is in right down here, which would be million, billion, trillion, 2 trillion. These numbers are going to get chopped down like it's going to be amazing, simply amazing. I wish I had the Zen Zen NFT chart up, but I don't. But yeah, we're really going to see this become. Oh my God, I'm sorry. It's going to be exciting. I might even drink a little bit this Friday when it happens. Pop some champagne for myself. All right, because I didn't go overly aggressive, but I started getting pretty aggressive with this one. All right, so we'll go back over here to the chart. Sorry, I'm babbling a little bit. I got to stay on course. Sorry, guys. Now on the Cypher down, the first chart is definitely bullish. It's just bullish. It's super healthy right now. Now the Cypher B chart, what we have here is, first things first, this long signal to here confirms that got confirmed, which is a very good thing. And then from here, we have a channel opening up through here, which then it does have a sell signal, but went right back to long signal, which is great. Momentum is up. The volume is up. Cash flow is down, but the cash flow is down on the overall crypto market, so that's no big deal. The RSI is indicating that Zen is currently overbought. So when you approach then, I think you're crazy if you're buying Zen outright right now, but I do think people are buying it outright because they want to purchase the XeNFTs. And what is it? It's the unicorn. And then I forgot the middle range one. They may not have enough for the burn mechanism, so they've got to get more Zen. Where you're going to get it from Uniswap. We start seeing the price come up, and I start saying, "Ooh, I want to take some profit. Maybe I should sell some." Next thing you know, you see Zen price just go. It can go fast, guys. Now, funny thing in the crypto world, what goes up can come down just as fast. All right. So in the bull market, I was walking around work like straight up thinking about buying the Lambo. No bull crap. Then I got greedy and I didn't take my profits, even though I knew to do it, even though I watched videos telling me to do it for years, because I got in 2017 and I rode it all the way back down. Now, I'm still good, but I was so much better. And if I had took some profits, I would have been even greater. But I think that Zen, I'm not taking profits yet. I think I'm gonna hold off. Maybe I didn't learn my lesson. I don't know. Let's see here. All right, so those are the two charts for Zen. Oh, I'm sorry, Ichimoku chart. Ichimoku chart's a fun chart. It predicts the future movement based on previous indicators. Holy cow, I got 26 viewers. Thank you guys. I'm honored. I'm honored by each and every one of you in here. I even got some serious players in the house, like Jumrat. Let's get the stream going, sir. All right. I want to stream with you, Jumrat. Give me a shot. All right. All right. So we have the Ichimoku chart going right here. And the Ichimoku chart's actually predicting Zen to be bullish. It's a little bit of bearish right here, but then it's predicting to go bullish into the future, which is actually awesome. The now the 30-day view on Ichimoku is not that great, so we're just going to stick with the 4-hour view right now, because you got to remember, Zen really doesn't have that much information to base off of. It's only been around for 80-something days. All right, so that's where we're at with Zen. Anybody got anything you want to discuss about Zen real quick before we jump to HEX? Also, for those 24 viewers, I currently have 17 likes. So if I could get, oh, I'm sorry, I got 21 likes. Wow. Thank you guys. You guys are definitely showing me the love. I greatly appreciate it. I feel like I'm being blessed right now. But, I just want to say thank you. Did a lot of chats in the past with like 1 or 2 people. You finally get recognized you feel vindication. All right. But anyway, let's see. Let's look over here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's go Zen. James Cavalier, surely a whale will come in and burn 500 billion for Zen. You know what? I'm glad you said that there. Surely a whale will come in and burn 5 billion for a Zen coin, a unicorn. A unicorn. That's called a unicorn. Very rare, most burn max VMUs, max term. You know what? That's fine. I don't care if, well, maybe not Sam Bankman-Fried, but I don't care if any other whales was to come out and buy up Zen and other unicorns, because you know what they do when they buy those unicorns? They, for one thing, unless they have a ridiculous amount of wallets that they're minting from, which is still win-win for us, they're going to have to get some more Zen from somewhere. So they're going to have to go into Uniswap, the few exchange, well, it's more than just a few exchanges that Zen is located on, and they're going to push the prices Zen up. Like right now, I'm looking, Zen is up 30%, 31%. Yes, you know what I mean? Wait till it's up 100%, 200%, 300%. Now, it's not going to happen overnight, but things could change very quickly. XeNFT mint rate could burn Zen at a rate that's same that Zen token burns ETH. So it's very interesting. Yes, it is. Corey Tate. Thank you, Corey Tate Esquire. Thank you for joining. I got a lot of new faces in this chat. This is absolutely awesome. Make sure everybody hits that like button for me. Give me a tip. Every like is like a tip. Every subscription is a tip, a huge tip. And I kind of want this channel to grow together like a family. Follow me on Twitter, Retro Crypto. Just type Retro Crypto. You'll see my big head in there. All right, with a Kango, or what is it? A guy worked with me. He said they're Scullies. So I was like, what? It's Kango. He's like, well, Scully's with the Irish guys she used to wear originally. So it was funny. Anyway, funny to me. You're lying. Zen won't teach you a lesson. What's this? Laugh out. Okay. Well, probably not. Yeah, I gotta take profits. You're right. Zen's like the hit button. Thanks, brother. Or ma'am. I'm pretty sure it's a dude though. All right. Let's jump forward here. Any questions about Zen? I'm more than happy to chat with you guys. That's why we got this chat rolling. Let's chat, and we can talk about other projects too once we get done with HEX and Bitcoin. All right, let's go jump over to HEX real quick. You have any other things you want to ask about Zen, please put it in there. We'll get it answered. If I don't know the answer, we're going to get the answer. All right, so let's take a quick peek at HEX. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I got a bunch of ice in my mouth. All right, so HEX, I don't consider HEX. HEX is frustrating, but I truly do believe in a project. Richard Hart, I think he wants to be a good person. I think deep down inside, he is a good person. Matter of fact, I know he's a good person, but I'm just getting burnt out with I'm more of a humble kind of guy. I'm a very nice guy, humble guy. I'm aware of other people and their feelings. It's not necessarily, it's not good or bad thing. It's just how I live my life. and he's a little abrasive at times, and he's just the fashion stuff. I'm just not into it, and he and I don't like the fact of him not respecting other crypto projects and kind of trying to control people. I don't like being controlled. Like if I want to talk about another project, I'm gonna talk about a project. You're not gonna tell me, well, because you want to look at that, then you're out. What is it, high school? I ain't doing this. But that's my take on it. But I do think that Richard Hart is more than likely a good person. I'm gonna tell you why. When the sacrifice took place, I was part of that, very much so. The initial sacrifice. I was actually at Wildwood, New Jersey, at the beach, and I took part in that. And the that he must have told people 50 million times how to do it the right way, and people kept doing it the wrong way, and he kept like pushing out the sacrifice, because the sacrifice period wasn't supposed to drag out like it drug out forever. That's because people were sacrifices to the wrong stuff, and it was ridiculous. And I was so frustrated. My attitude was, you had you had the instructions over and over again. If you failed to list the instructions, it's on you. Where Richard Hart didn't do that. He kept fixing it and fixing people's stuff over and over and over again. So I'm going to have to think that for a guy to do that, he's probably a pretty good dude, because he actually you have to be good to do something like that. But good people can still be freaking annoying. But anyway, Hex right now is still on a downtrend. It's hard to chart. It's just the slope is just continuously going down. There's just nothing to be excited about it. Only thing I could, oh my god, it's at a Dow 0.0189. That's the lowest I've seen since I brought into it at a penny. But what I can say for Hex is that it is I'm gonna have to put this line down here. I would consider this a great opportunity to buy in. I think that Hex is going to survive the long run. I think it's going to explode with everything else. I might actually put some money into it this weekend. Because I still definitely believe in Hex, but it is definitely on a serious downtrend. The RSI is indicating it's being extremely oversold. The my Fu Manchu Cipher B chart is indicating, let's see. All right, we have a sell signal here. Momentum's down, volume's down, cash flow's down. Hex is just looking horrible right now, guys. This is absolutely looking horrible. And I do believe a big part of it is that a lot of people like me who do believe in a project are just sick of the whole, I don't think the marketing thing's working. I think he thinks it's working because he has his, I hate using the word cult, but it feels like it sometimes, but I don't think it's working. People don't have to be entitled to other people's kindness. That is true. All right, Hex. Let's okay here with the Ichimoku chart is just predicting it to continue to go down on a downward trend. And yeah, Hex, there's really not too much to talk about Hex. I don't think there's going to be anything to talk about Hex until Pulse Chain launches. Now, when Pulse Chain does launch, yes, I think that it's going to be a player, but I don't think, I think Pulse Chain is late. And I'm hoping it'll do just fine because the community is so strong. But Pulse Chain, it should have been, if it got released last May, it would have had a much stronger foothold. But there's a lot of projects out there right now. And you got ETH 2.0, you got Cardano smart contracts. If you go back to the original Hex videos, it was his whole selling point was I'll be out before Cardano smart contracts. And smart contracts, they'll be coming up with a year and a half soon. Just saying. All right. What do we got saying? It's whoops. Hex has become stale, and the founder is MIA. Very strange behavior. A little bit. I'm not going to lie. I think that he's waiting for the market to bottom, but I think that a combination. Just tell us the truth. Tell us the truth. That's all. Just tell us the truth, because you're just copying ETH 2.0, and you might throw a couple little things in it, but I think you're just waiting for the market to bottom. And I don't think he's being 100%. And people, not everybody's a sheep, or I don't know. It is what it is. Anyway, enough of that. But overall, I still support the project. I still support Richard Hart. I just wish he was more forthcoming with where the project actually stands in development. I find it hard to believe that the project, they was told by one team 2 weeks in May, it was like late February last year, first week of May. And here we are, we're about to be New Year's Eve. No, that's craziness. But anyway, let's keep it going. All right, so let's take a quick peek at Bitcoin, guys. What do y'all think? You want to look at Bitcoin? I do. All right, so Bitcoin right now is at $16,545. We had on December 27th, we had a short signal and then a sell signal, and it just started dropping from there. Sitting right here, I'm starting to think that there's a strong possibility that Bitcoin has bottomed. Now, there may be more blood in the water, but it's going to have to be like another black swan event. And it may happen. It really may happen. Because there's some weird news going on today with FTX. I was going to do the article, but I figured you guys been inundated with that already. You know, Sam Bankman Fried. But there is movement. He got that crazy deal for bail, and there's movement on the wallets for Alameda. I believe it's Alameda where the movement's taking place. It might be FTX, but it's very strange that when he gets out of jail, and all of a sudden there's all this movement going on. So with that said, who knows what's going to happen next with that? All right. And hopefully most of the blood's done, but only time will tell. Let's see here on a Vu Manchu Cipher B chart. We have a sell signal channel down here. Thought about going long, failed. Went right back to the sell signal. The momentum's down, volume's down, cash flow. Okay, well, when I say the momentum, that's the blue right here. The volume is the yellow, and the red in there, like here, is the cash flow. And that's all down. So Bitcoin is currently doing a bit of a pullback. Now, and the RSI is definitely way oversold. The RSI is looking at a good time to buy, potentially, actually. You look at the 2-hour chart. 2-hour chart doesn't look much better. 2-hour chart does have a potential manipulation point on December 28th at 11 o'clock. But yeah, so Bitcoin is just in the middle of a significant pullback, and it doesn't look like it's going to be turning around anytime soon. Here's this channel here just opening up, and we're going to go jump down to the 1-hour chart. And 1-hour chart looks like it might be about to wrap up right there. So let's put in 45-minute chart. So it looks like Bitcoin might be establishing that bottom point right here where it's dropping down. But when you start getting to that short of a range in charting, that's for more like traders. Be careful with that. So I suggest you just go off of what the 4-hour chart says. 4-hour chart says bearish, and leave it at that. All right. Ichimoku is actually predicting Bitcoin to go bullish in the next 4 days, which is kind of interesting because Ichimoku is right more than is wrong significantly, as you can see right there. You gotta remember, it predicts 4 days in advance on a 4-hour chart. Fear and greed indicator has Bitcoin as being fearful right now. Volume is definitely negative. That's the XEN chart. Exponential moving average for Bitcoin currently has Bitcoin on the bearish side of things. As you can see, we're well beneath the ribbons right there. We'll take a look at the 2-hour chart, and yeah, we're very bearish on Bitcoin. All right, I'll close that out. And the article that I saw. Hey, do you guys have any projects you want me to look up or chart out? I'm more than happy to do it. And if you guys have one, 23 watching, 23 likes. Thank you, James Cavalier. This is sweet. Never seen 100% on any stream. The Lord's blessing me. I'm being blessed by the crypto guys, by the Lord, whatever your faith is. You know what I mean, guys? Thank you. I appreciate it so much. All right, so let's take a quick peek at this. Well, a lot of people fail to do in the world stocks, not just crypto, stocks, whatever you're into, like finances, is geopolitical events. Everything is intertwined these days. It's part of the problem. But nonetheless, we're all intertwined. And for China launched first national digital asset marketplace, while trading digital collectibles has been a popular amongst Chinese collectors through heavily regulated marketplaces. This is the country's first official foray into NFTs. China is launching its first state-backed non-fungible token NFT marketplace, the latest sign of embrace for technology that occupied a legal gray area within the country's notoriously strict regulations of cryptocurrency. A ceremony celebrating the launch of the marketplace will be held in person in Beijing, in the country's capital, on January 1st. The platform will be run by a trio of state-owned and private entities, China Technology Exchange and Art Exhibitions China, both of which are government-backed and Hubin Digital, a private company, according to the report by Chinese. So, anyway, blah, blah, blah. So, what is this? Have a good time, find your love. Great. Let me block this. I got to block this person, guys. Thank you for those likes. Now I got to figure out how to block somebody. I haven't done it before. All right, block user. Done. All right. All right. So, anyway, China to launch. So, yeah. So, China's push. Remember, they don't really have a problem with cryptocurrency. I don't think. They just want to control everything. They want everything to be state-owned. So, kind of important, especially if you like NFTs. China's trying to get in the market, the government. So, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan, because I was talking to Jack Levin about it. I'm not the biggest fan of NFTs, but I respect it, and I damn sight will buy them and trade them. But it's just a lot of them are just JPEGs. Like the unicorn, I feel is a little bit more than a JPEG. You know what I mean? But a lot of them are just like random JPEGs. So, but I do think they're going to have a place in the gaming world, a big place in the gaming world industry. But I think it's kind of like the .com era where it's going to find its niche, and it's going to be a major niche once it happens. I hope that makes sense. Next article: why Solana was decimated by Bankman-Fried's downfall. Debate has accelerated in the recent days over the future prospects of Solana, a layer 1 smart contract blockchain that in some respects competes with Ethereum. The chain grew rapidly and saw immense hype during the 2020-2021 board market, particularly from venture capitalists, but the recent departure of major projects to other chains and massive drop in total value on the Solana chain have raised questions about its future prospects. Lingering technology. So, long story short, Sam Bankman-Fried, I don't even want to read this article. I saved it, and I'm like, you know what? No. Solana had so many issues, kept crashing. Cardano hasn't crashed once. Ethereum, no. So why would you even rank? They're still trying to rank Solana with Ethereum. Solana was backed by the venture capitalists. They can make anything sound good. They can make anything appear good. Look, I mean, the guy was a crook. Sam Bankman-Fried, how many people did he get? And they're still trying to make Solana sound like more than it was. Solana sucked, guys. It sucks. It had a few good projects on it. It did have some good stuff on it. A lot of them are starting to migrate. I think Solana is just going to go away? Let's look it up on a chart real quick. Who wants to see Solana? Anybody? But we look at Solana real quick on my charts here. Solana, I don't want this chart. Let's go with this one here. Are you going to cooperate? There we go. Yeah, Solana is just dropping like a brick, guys. And you know what's awesome? I actually sold Solana not too long before it all came out, because I don't know. I just had this weird feeling. I just wasn't a fan of Sam Bankman-Fried, and BitBoy kept talking about him, and it all came to fruition. BitBoy has to get he saved a lot of people. Just like Richard Hart actually saved me from Celsius Network. I pulled my money out of Celsius because of Richard Hart. Now, I did not listen with Terra Luna, so Terra Luna got me for like $8,000, but so is life. It was supposed to be my dry powder for the bear market, but stuff happens. All right. So yeah. Now Solana is just 976. I wouldn't call this dropping like a brick though, guys. All considered, I'm gonna put this on the daily chart. All considered, I don't consider this dropping like a brick, but I do not consider it a healthy project whatsoever. So right now we're sitting, I don't know, it's like 1034. It's just finding new lows, more and more new lows. But I don't know if I would call it dropping like a brick. But you gotta realize that Solana at its height was at 259, and now it's going for $10. And it wasn't that long ago. On December 16th, I had a blood diamond with a significant pullback, and it's just dropping lower and lower. I would not put my money in this. I would be very careful. If you're a real gambler, this is kind of like a Terra Luna Classic, in my opinion. I would be super careful with this one. All right, so let's see what else we got in the chat. Anybody want me to look at any projects? Hey, I've been going 50 minutes. I don't want to wrap up early. If you guys want me to pull up a project, I'm happy to look. There's a lot more to the world than just HEX and Zen. There's a lot going on. So if you want me to pull up a project, all you got to do is get in that chat and let me know. Anything? I want to get out of here early. I can sit here and talk forever. Drive my wife crazy. What we got? We got 25 viewers. That is sweet. Thank you guys. And please, if you just joined, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Whenever you do decide to leave, subscribe. Aptos. You know, I really don't know much about Aptos. Let's do this. All right, so we're going to go to Aptos. So we got US Tether, United States. We'll do it on Coinbase. Quant. Oh my God, Quant's one that makes me frustrated. Quant is because the reason why Quant frustrates me is I actually owned it when it was like $5, like after like 2018, 2019, somewhere in there, and they were always talking about it, but it wasn't really doing nothing. So I kind of move on. I'm learning, and man, dude, I wish I held it. And the weird thing about Quant is it's doing rather well for a bear market. This is a bear market, and Quant is doing pretty damn good. I might want to reevaluate that decision. I might want to pick some up just in case. But I'm taking a peek at Aptos on what is this? Why does this come up like this? Cool. All right, you know what? Screw you. All right, I'm gonna go with Binance. No? Oh, okay, let's just do the 4-hour chart. All right, so we'll look at Aptos on a 4-hour chart, and 4-hour chart, it's just dropping like a brick, honestly. Definitely nothing to be excited about. Who is this comparing against? Volume, app, Coinbase. There we go. Yeah, it's just at $3.23 for Aptos. On December 24th, we fired off with a blood diamond, which is it's like a kiss of death. It's like a death crossing when you do the moving averages, and then it did a pullback. Then we had a bearish continuation right here, and then a significant drop. The market cipher chart, B chart. I'm sorry, the Wu Manchu cipher B chart had we did a sell signal that fired off on December 27th. We rode down to the channel, and right now we're actually sitting at a long spot. It hasn't done anything yet, but it looks like the momentum is about to swing around. The momentum is a blue area, and the volume looks like it's about to go up. Cash flow is still down, but that's for the overall market. RSI has it being extremely oversold right now. So Aptos does not look the greatest. Now, to be more thorough with Aptos, to be 100% fair with it. Where is it at? All right, we'll jump over here. Manage layouts. I think it's this one. All right, there it is. All right, now the exponential moving average for Aptos currently has it. Oh my gosh, it's extremely bearish right now. The ribbons are up here. It's not even anywhere near it. It's just dropping. But I don't really know too much about the history of it, so All right, you're welcome, Corey. All right, so Quant. Let's look at Quant. Quant, and this is a whole nother story. Quant's a project that I kind of wish I owned. I'm actually going to add it to the chart here. QNT. All right, and we'll do Quant USD on Binance. That's fine. Boom. Okay, so Quant currently is at $110. Remember I said it was at 5 during the 2000 before the bull market actually. So Quant's like phenomenal. So let's go ahead with the daily chart for Quant. Let's see how far back this baby goes. It varies who was carrying it. I know Coinbase was carrying it. I might have to go with Coinbase. You know what? Let's go with the Coinbase Quant. I don't like this one. No. Because Quant definitely was being tracked on Coinbase. Ever. Maybe Gemini. Come on, Quant. Kraken. It had to be on Kraken. Yeah, Kraken's good. All right, there we go. Not really. All right, so Quant currently is going for right here, $111. Fired off with a blood diamond on December 16th, which was a sell signal. But unlike the project we were just looking at, It bottomed out right there, and now actually it's working its way back up, which is actually a good thing. Has a long signal down here on the Cypher B chart. Um, with a channel, the volume's up, the momentum's moving up, RSI is neutral. Now this is the daily chart for quant. If we look at quant with the 4-hour chart, it looks like quant with the 4-hour chart has a bearish continuation, then a sell signal. The momentum for quant on the Fu Manchu Cipher B chart looks like, let's see, we have a sell signal and we're riding down this channel right here, and the momentum's dropping fairly significantly, honestly. The volume is down. Cash flow is a little bit better, though. You got a little bit of green cash flow, and RSI is neutral. But just going off these two charts, it looks like quant's still in the middle of a significant pullback right now. If you're a trader, I'll just look at the 2-hour chart. 2-hour chart is on the oversold side of things on the 2-hour chart. Bearish continuation. Yeah, it's just on a pullback, guys, and we're still riding down this channel right here of a sell signal. So that's where quant is. If we look at the exponential moving average for quant, exponential moving average for quant right now, what it is telling me is, all right, with these ribbons, let's make sure all these ribbons are active. Got a habit of, there it is, it's not active. All right, so with these ribbons, what they're telling me is that quant, this all is bullish, right? Very bullish, actually, with a ton of support. This here is like mediocre support, but still be considered bullish. But when it starts dipping into these ribbons like this here, this is telling me that it's trying to go bearish. And actually, it's all the way down through it, so I would consider that bearish right now. So I consider quant bearish, long story short. But since we've done all of that, we might as well do more, because quant is definitely a real player. Quant is predicted on the Ichimoku chart. On a 4-hour chart, this will be bearish until December 30th, and it should start picking up right around then and go bullish. If you look at the daily chart, quant is, this goes all the way out to January 21st, and it's predicting bearishness. So I hope that helps. Also, can you look at, I think quant will go back to and test 75 to 85 range. Okay, let's play with this. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take off the Ichimoku chart. Let's see. I'll chart it out now, and then I'll use the official chart. So the support levels, it has strong support, honestly, right here at 102. And then it has strong support again at 94.18. And then I consider this, it's not really a weak support. It's a strong support roughly around 86. So there's actually like 3 support levels that it can drop to that may hold quant up. Now, here is another chart that you guys may find interesting, and it's the volume profiler chart. And what this does is it pulls up a project. Depending on how much you show on the screen is where it places the support levels in accordance to the volume. So we're just going to put it right here to where the recent drop down. And it's right now is $95 is where it should hold out at. Now, this is starting at November 3rd. It's saying that it should hold at $95 or $94. And if that doesn't hold, it's going to be like a major drop. Upper resistance point doesn't matter really, but it's $168. And it looks like for in the midterm kind of things, so, you know, like where it is currently now, the point of resistance is going to be at 122. So we back this out a little bit so that we're just looking when it's all in the same kind of range for that big drop off there. So we'll go right here. And yeah, that support level is still at $95. I mean, and that is it 95? Yeah, $95. And that's with the volume profiler chart. So it was a little bit better than 85. It looks like 95. And that's with the chart charting out on itself. And it actually agreed with what I charted. So I hope that helps you some. Band. Also, can you look at Band? Let's take a look at Band. Remember, guys, I'm just a guy on the internet that enjoys playing with crypto. I'm not a financial advisor, so it's essential you do your own research. Do not do anything based on what I'm saying. You must do your research. And if anything, I say trust nobody. I hate to say it like that, but that is how the crypto world is. Trust nobody. You have to do your own research. All right, so we're going to jump on Band real quick. Where's Band at? We'll do Binance. Let's see what Binance says. Boom. Banned. All right, so we're going to look at banned. We'll use a volume profiler since I'm here right now. Oh, Cult DAO. I own some Cult DAO. Yeah, but I do own some. Hey guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. This is like an awesome stream. This is like my next to all-time best. There's nobody special here. It's just me doing what I do. All right. So with this chart here with band protocol, it's on a nasty drop. Very, very nasty drop. Let's see if I can get something a little bit more specific for you there with the Fu Manchu chart here. All right, Fu Manchu chart on the 4-hour chart is indicating well, it had a on December 19th, this blood diamond indicates that it was doing a how can I word it? It was doing it, the blood diamond indicates that it did a the blood diamond and the sell signal basically is bad, real bad. Sorry guys, getting a little tired of those going on me. Got a bearish continuation, bearish continuation, bearish continuation, bearish continuation. Then we have manipulation in the market. That's what this X means, and then a bearish continuation. So the chart A, it's not looking good. Chart B has a little bit of positiveness. The volume looks like it's about to try to go up right there, as you can see. And well, it is trying to go up. Market cash flow in the market's not good, as you can see with the red. The momentum is down, but it is trying to go up. So it's trying. We have to wait and see how that works out. RSI is indicating super oversold, but it is starting to come around and go up. Now, if I look at the 2-hour chart, which is very short range, remember that. It's looking a little bit better, but yeah, it's on a downtrend, but it might be about to stabilize. That's what I see with the RSI starting to swing up, and this here is starting to stabilize. And we have to, when we look at that, then I have to look at this. Now with the band, with the exponential moving average, the exponential very bearish, super bearish, super bearish. That's where I see with that one. Hope it helps. Is XeNFT pump over? Too late to get into the XeNFT pump play? No, the XeNFT pump is going to be this Friday. What is it? 2 p.m. Eastern Pacific Standard Time. So it's December 30th, I'm such an idiot. Pacific Standard Time. All right. Cult DAO. I'll chart it. I don't got no words for cult. Man. I had high hopes for Cult DAO. Not no more. Not really. Well, no, that's not fair. We're in the middle of a bear market, guys. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything is possible. You're welcome, Bismarck. Is it Bismarck Crypto? You're welcome. Anytime. Come back. I love charting for you guys. At some point, I'm just going to start doing videos where I just chart. I enjoy charting. I enjoy learning. Well, okay. So exponential moving average on a 4-hour chart is saying that Cult DAO is slipped down to bearish range again. It looks like it was trying to be a little bullish. And it was bouncing up here. It was bullish, but now we're bearish again. If you look at the daily chart for them, daily chart is indicating that they're trying not to go bearish. I call this range the neutral range, honestly. That's where I put it. I'm hoping that they work out because I have the money staked with Cult, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. And here's this chart here. You have a blood diamond on December 27th, and then a sell signal and a bearish continuation. Volume, the momentum's down. Got a sell signal right here, and we're still riding that channel out. Volume's down. RSI is super oversold. There's nothing good about this right now, unless you're just trying to buy in the bottom floor. But I'm no disrespect. I respect the project. The concept's good. Some things were kind of a little questionable, but the community was definitely very strong. You have to wait and see. They wouldn't, if I remember, because it's been a while since I did research into it, but I believe that they kind of shunned away from venture capitalists and all, and like the people, the DAO picking stuff. The concept was pretty cool, actually. I actually really like the concept. Oh wow, free money because I'll be net positive at this. Oh my god, Hey, I appreciate that 5. Thank you for 5 on it. Thank you so much, Code Custard. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that tip. It makes me feel vindicated. All right, guys. I'm starting to, my throat's getting a little raw. I don't know how Richard Hart goes as long as he does. If we don't see that pump, please refund me. You got it, brother. We better see that pump. But remember, I'm just a guy on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. I don't got no crystal ball. But no, I think this pump's really going to happen. I really do. That's a Zen Mint right there. Yeah, yes, it is. That is, you know what? Hold on. Y'all say that's a Zen Mint? Let's pull this up real quick. Yeah, I bet you it's like right on the money for a Zen Mint. Where's my Zens? Here we go. I didn't delete it, did I? No. Mint Monitor. Mint Monitor's 505. So yes, that is a Zen Mint right there. You're right. That's funny. It's real funny, actually. All right, guys. I'm gonna start trying to do this every day. Yeah, I'll be doing it tomorrow. I'm gonna start trying to do it every day at 6 o'clock. I hope you enjoy this. If you do, please, when I log out, leave comments, hit the like button, like the retweet the tweets or Twitter so people check it out. You know, help me out. But I'm just gonna stick around here just for a few seconds and semi-quietness to make sure you guys don't have any last-minute questions, and then I'm gonna bounce. Oh, by the way, while I'm talking, waiting for last-minute questions at all, the channel does have a membership, and there's different tiers for the membership, and if the channel grows, the rewards for the memberships is going to grow. But right now, I just want to try to start the memberships off at the base level. It's like $3 a month, and it just helps me because I like to do things like get better camera. I'm paying like $50 a month for the StreamYard. You know, it's nothing major, but yeah, I just enjoy doing this. It's awesome. It's fun to me. And a man got to have a hobby, right? Oh, this is one of my shirts my wife had made for me for Christmas. I couldn't believe she did it. She did it on her own. She had 2 of them made. It was absolutely awesome. Only problem is she got extra large, and I'm getting fat, and I might need 2X, but it's all good. It's a motivator to diet. All right, guys. Hey, it looks like we're good at this point. I'm just babbling. All right. So thank you for joining. I'm gonna start trying to do these every day at 6 o'clock or roughly around 6, or just more in general. And bring your questions. We'll start researching projects, looking stuff up. Hit me up with on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Send me messages. I want to be very interactive. I'm not a standoff person. I'm a people person. That's all there is to it. I'm definitely a people person. But yeah. Until next time. Peace out. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. You really made my day. It's a blessing, and each one of you blessed me, and I do appreciate it. All right, guys. Till next time.